My name is Reagan Hawk. I'm a student at Colgan High School, and I'm here at Lucasville School Historic Site. This year, we're commemorating our 250th anniversary of the American independence and 250 years of America. Here in Prince William County, we have a rich history that ties into our national story. So here I am to highlight the history here at Lucasville School. So, imagine being a kid in 1885 and walking into this tiny one-room schoolhouse every single day. No air conditioning, no computers, no phones, not even a separate classroom. One room, one teacher, and students of all ages learning together. This is Lucasville School, and it may seem small, but it tells a really important story. The school was built in 1885 for African American children in Prince William County. At that time, Virginia's public school system was still fairly new. Public education had only been established statewide about 15 years earlier in 1870. After the Civil War ended and slavery was abolished, many African American families saw education as one of the most important paths to opportunity. For generations, many enslaved people were denied access to a formal education. Now, communities are working hard to make sure their children can learn to read, write, and build a better future. The Lucasville community was one of those communities. Local families pushed for a school of their own, and eventually, this one-room schoolhouse opened its doors. What makes this building especially significant is that it is the last surviving one-room school in Prince William County that was built specifically for African American students. Inside this room, students from 1st through 6th grade learned together. One teacher was responsible for teaching every subject to every grade level. Imagine trying to teach 6th grades at the same time. While younger students might have practiced their alphabet, older students worked on multiplication and geography just a few feet away. School days were very different from what most students experience today. Students wrote on slates, shared materials, and often helped one another learn. Many children also had responsibilities at home and on family farms before and after school. Students studied reading, writing, spelling, mathematics, geography, and history. Records show that they even studied Black history during Abraham Lincoln's birthday week, which was very unusual for many schools at the time. Over the years, at least 17 teachers taught here. Two of the most remembered were Alice and William Taylor, who taught at Lucasville School until it closed in 1926. By then, changes in education meant students were moving to larger schools. The building itself was relocated to a nearby farm where it slowly deteriorated over the decades. By 2005, the school was in such poor condition, much of it was in danger of being lost forever. But community members, historians, and preservation groups stepped in. Using historical records and surviving materials, they worked to carefully reconstruct the school and preserve its story. And I think that's what makes this place important today. When we think about history, we usually think about huge events or famous people. But sometimes history is also a small classroom where students sat at wooden desks, worked hard, and dreamed about what their future could become. Places like Lucasville School remind us how important education was and still is. It may just look like one small building, but it represents determination, resilience, community, and the belief that every child deserves the opportunity to learn. And honestly, that's a story worth remembering. This site and more are preserved by Prince William County's Office of Historic Preservation and is open to the public to come and learn more. Visit www.pwcva.gov/history to learn more. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe to learn more about Prince William County's history.